All right, this is 47964 Jones Road in Wellington. We're going to be doing a couple different things here. Customer's getting older. She's having trouble maintaining the property, and there's a lot here. So we're going to kind of simplify things for her. The first thing that we're going to do up here is we're going to get rid of a majority of these plants here, except this one. This one has sentimental value, so we need to be careful with it. All we're going to do with this one is any bare, diseased branches, cut them down. Otherwise, we're just going to leave this here. Coneflowers we'll take out. Obviously, we're going to clear out all the weeds. These guys are going to come out. These guys are going to come out. We may reuse these in the landscape because they're about as low maintenance as you can get. These will come out. All of this will come out. Boxwoods will come out. We're going to keep the 57 River Rock. We'll just quote to replenish it. This needs to be cleaned out. This lilac is going to stay. It's got sentimental value, so we don't want to touch it. If anything, we'll just trim it up, get the spent blooms off. We'll put a good edge on all of this again. All of this needs to be cleaned out and removed. We've got a hosta back here, but we'll clean this out. Keep that edge going. And then we will clean all this out, obviously. Remove all these weeds. We can replenish the river rock and edge everything. I'll have a plant design for the front here that we can follow. And then there's a couple landscape beds around the property that we're going to simplify for her. What do we got here? She said she doesn't care if this stuff stays or goes, but she wants to keep the daisies, so I gotta find the daisies. These, I don't necessarily want to pull out, but we can definitely get them trimmed up. So all this can be kind of brought in, shaped up, put a good edge on everything. Oh, all right, we got some daisies. These couple little daisies we're going to keep. But we'll clean out the weeds. We've got weeds here. That's a weed, crabgrass. We can trim these back, but I think it blocks the utilities really well. Keep a good edge on it, and if we need to, we'll replenish the river rock. Is this a line or... Oh, it's multi-cloth. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to walk all the way over here. All right, over here by the garage, she said same thing. She doesn't mind if this stuff stays or goes. I don't think it's bad. Maybe just needs trimmed up a little bit. We'll get the weeds taken out. We need to get the weeds out of the irises. We've got a big weed there. We do have some plastic edging that we can remove and put a nice deep edge on all this. Trim these all up. This, again, this has sentimental value, so we need to be careful, but we do need to trim this up, kind of bring it in a little bit. Get the weeds, keep that edge going all the way down. Clean this all out. So we do have some pavers here. If we can just restack these for her nicely, I'm sure she would greatly appreciate it. If these are done blooming by the time we get here, we can trim this way back. These hydrangeas we don't want to trim until late winter, but we can at least clip off the old blooms. We've got some weeds through here. Clip off these. And then same with this one. If this one's done blooming by the time we get here, we can trim it up. Otherwise, just leave it for now. Any weeds through here, if we can string trim too. She's having trouble string trimming. Get these weeds out through here. And then she mentioned potentially wanting to put gravel down here. But that's going to be kind of difficult. We might be able to get it a few feet in, but I'm not going to guarantee we can get it all the way up there. But if anything, if we can just get these tall weeds cut down, and then maybe just as much of this portion here with limestone, I'll quote that at least. And 2, she's having trouble mowing this hill here. If we can string trim this all down for her, she would greatly appreciate it. String trim this too, all along here. She would greatly appreciate that. All right. All right, over by the secondary garage, she does not care what happens in any of these beds. Her biggest thing is she doesn't want to string trim around stuff. She doesn't want to weed. Honestly, we're going to remove all these plants in here and just leave it as river rock. We'll put a good edge around everything, replenish the river rock, and douse it with crew. Same over here. We're going to remove everything through here. Weeds, plants, all of it. Re-edge everything, replenish it with river rock. If we can string trim along this shed for her, or the garage, she would be very grateful. All along here too. This bed here too, I'd like to keep the lilies just because they're pretty. But we could clip out any old growth, get the weeds, put a good edge on it, and touch up the river rock. This here too, we're just gonna clean this out. All the weeds, all the plants, re-edge this, put more river rock down, and crew. This bed here are the only plants that are doing well. If we can just clean out the weeds, edge it, put more river rock down, and then back here, just string trim this all down for her. And then over here, last bed. Same thing. We're going to take all of this out. We've got a diseased rose here. All the weeds, all the plants, take it out. Edge everything, put down a good layer of river rock, and call it a day. It looks like there is a memorial stone here, if we can just place that so it looks nice. And that's it.